Still on. Alright, tell me when audio is... Oh, I'm sure they'll all tell me when audio is back on. There it is, okay. So, got a bunch of hiccups there. I think after I beat Pale Rider, not much happened. We made White Rider. We boosted a bunch of Mitamas. And then on him, because he is our magic demon for a for pretty much the rest of the game. There are two bosses coming up that are weak, that resist everything except fire and ice respectively. So we need a good magic demon that has those two skills. Yes, and we went into the Mantra headquarters at this timing because it makes the step count work a whole lot better to do it now, and I need to go there to pick up a Magatama to get Deathbound at the end of the game. To open up that door, I need 24 strength. And that is pretty much the only reason why I get strength in this entire run, is so I can open up that door. Like, there could be alternatives for everything else, but, yeah. A lot of this stuff this extra stuff is relevant in casual play. The game does straight up tell you, hey, you need to be able to do sack fusions on full moon. Stuff can happen. But yeah. There's casually, it is very difficult to use sack fusions though. Yeah, I have to make White Rider on New Moon. And then there's another chest that's, oh, Dark and Bright Might. There's Dark Might, which is guaranteed crit with the normal attack on new Kagutsuchi, and then there's Bright Might, which is guaranteed crit with normal attack on full. Which I used a few times. And I mean, it's a fine skill. I don't like to pass it on to my demons because that's just even more skills to pass. So I only use it in this run with demons that naturally have it. I don't strictly need to pick up all of this. I just like to challenge myself every time to try and pick up all of the Maka in this little mini-game. I missed one nickel. Almost got all of it. So now that we're done with our hide and seek, we can go to the third Kalpa. So there are 3 ways you can go through here: strength, magic, or luck. We're going the strength door because we have strength. Well, the most important stat to have on MC is vitality. Kinda need one of those others to go through. Go through some of these doors, which is why I say the only reason why we get strength, only real reason why we get strength in this run, is to open doors. I do not get Uber Pixie. No reason. There's no reason to get Uber Pixie. I also sacrificed the target of the original Pixie. Alright, everyone. Third Kalpa. It's our boy Dante. Featured from the Devil May Cry series. We'll get to play a little chasing minigame with him. So I'm still in step count, and while I'm waiting for him to get close to me, I need to run around in circles so that my phases actually go further. By the way, even though Dante is counting, it's actually distance-based. So you can just stay there and he won't continue his count. So when you hit both of these switches, he's already on the other side there, but if you leave and enter, you can just immediately go and hit the second switch. Normally you're supposed to go all the way around, but yeah, you don't have to. Dante is a demon hunter. Or a demon. And now he's blocking the entranceway to the next floor. So you have to juke him out. We'll use this warp to juke him out and get through. This one's a little more complicated. There are 3 separate rooms with 3 separate switches. And Dante will try and catch us on the way out of these rooms. You can see him right there. So here I am running around in circles, waiting for him. Ridiculous. He also wants to have some fun. Run after us. Skid. There we go. No, on the bottom right, the indicator is blue. That means there are no encounters. Encounter zones go green, orange, red encounter. And whenever it's blue, there can never be encounters. And the third switch you hit, since you hit all the switches, Dante is actually waiting at the entranceway. Right here. See him over there, briefly in the left. Okay, now we fight Dante. Chrono de Sojo. Wait, do I need Void of Luck? No. That was all through. Now that we play these minigames, like, alright. Playtime's over. This would be a totally consistent fight if he didn't go first. Okay, that's fine. No! Come on, no! Okay, okay. We're good. We got it. I'll explain this fight later. I just need to make sure I follow this script. Okay, we're good. Okay. For some reason I thought I used Starlight at the very last second there. Okay. So quite a few things go in that fight. Tensei only has 5,000 HP, but he is pretty dangerous. I want to really avoid his third phase, which has, which he uses, Showtime, which is almighty and will go through Tetrakarn. So I taunted him going into the second phase. So he doesn't use Dikunda, or whatever his equivalent is. And he'll do one of his two magic attacks. I know both of those. So he's going to immediately lose his turn, and then I can beat him on the very next turn. Also, I want to give Parvati some EXP. Every press turn there matters. You can't Tetrakarn him forever. And normally you can't have him debuffed. But with that very specific scripted setup, you can just barely make it work. This one isn't really important that I do, but it's kind of fun, so I do it. Only makes me like 3,200 or something. Oh, not even that. $1,600. I don't think there's really a safe spot on that one though, so... Here we go into the fourth capital. Alright, we're good. I wasn't paying attention in the previous area, so I needed to see my indicator in an encounter area real quick. As long as it wasn't red, I was fine. body. Right there. Oh, I want to stone those up. Yeah, I want one more encounter for Parvati to learn Medea Rama. Saka. Give me one more encounter, please. That has enough experience to get Parvati up. That'll do. Unless Parvati dies and Boltstorm just never hits MC. MC reflects select, dude. Okay, this is a bit awkward in terms of menuing. But whatever. Do not need bacon. Saka. I'm actually going to keep Parvati in as I go through tier 1. Could have been scary. Enough for her. White Rider Parvati. Base of a gel. Beelzebub, kind of infamous. By the way, it takes a while to safety save between Tensei and Beelzebub. Beelzebub, infamous boss fight, has some... Later in the fight, it does some instant death stuff if you don't null death. bad things can happen there. Also, considered to be a pretty difficult fight. The thing with Beelzebub, though, is you need to make sure you can count to 3. Sounds pretty difficult, but you can do it. If you buff or debuff to 4, then he gets mad and he'll undo the stuff. There it is. Gotcha. That's good. And, diorama. Kaja. Tetragrammaton. So, Parvati does not null that. So that gives her one sort of I can be alive type of deal. Rama. Kaja. And we start getting damage. 2,000. This guy has 16,000 HP. So 1, 2 Makakajas. Rocket Conscious. 2 Rocket Conscious. You can still decon it. And that's... It's not like I break anything. And, alright, let's keep going for damage. Drop it, there it is. He could probably die right here. Okay, he's just not death flying. Death flying. He could do it right now. He's just not doing it. Yeah, provided he can survive 1 hit of death flies. Yeah, so if you can count to 3, and you have fire boosted prominence with really high magic, goes down pretty quickly. Didn't get the 3 diamonds, dang. 50% chance on all 3 of those chests. Got none of them. One of them is 3 diamonds, the other 2 is strength and magic incense. Because I'm getting Black Frost, I don't really need the extra diamonds. So it's just not worth running around in circles for a bit there. For like 30 seconds. This is one more god rejected. Okay, that's 30 minutes of not saving that I have to do. Next boss isn't until quite a while. According to my splits, it's 40 minutes. No, it's the second one. Because we have a big fetch quest we have to do to get the star key and then open up a door. Yeah, Metatron is the next boss, but it's gonna be a little while. Because we have to go through a bunch of these scalpel holes and do big fetch quest. If we could just get through that door, we would be going straight through and fighting Metatron as well. But we can't, we need to do a fetch quest. So the cursed part of this area is gone. We actually want to fight the encounters here. I need to get to 57. Yep, there we go. 33. Void Death over Taunts. And then I already have Void Ice. What else can I void it this? Oh, I know. Wait, it's actually gonna be better to do this because I also Void Force. We're at the 4th Kalpa section, but we need to go through this area in the 2nd Kalpa, then in the 3rd Kalpa to hit a switch, then we can go through the 4th Kalpa to the 5th Kalpa. Thought that would kill. think I have to do anything in particular. Oh yeah, I can get that. Okay, there is a fusion I need to do. So now that we were told where the star key is, we didn't get it from that Ifrit, but we need to talk to that Ifrit to be told where the star key is. It's like my buddy Loki has it. So go to Ginza. That's right, I'm fully healed. Now we can turn in these diamonds. Great chakra. What do I have? What's left? I have to do the 5th Kalpa and then the final dungeon. Oh yeah, and I have this fetch quest to do, which is a bit annoying, but... yeah, when I finish this fetch quest, it'll be the end of the 4th Kalpa. So Loki here's like, I sold that start key to like some dude. So now we need to go to that dude and get that star key. And that is Sakusa. So I got one fusion here. So getting this fusion to work, like most of the time at this point, I would fuse Amaterasu. Amaterasu takes quite a few fusions to get right. It's a special fusion. I think I have to run around in circles because I have to do it at full. Now let me go back up here. It takes quite a bit of fusions to get Amaterasu. It's a special fusion. And 2 of the demons used in the fusion I don't really want to use in the run. So... and the reason to fuse Amaterasu is to get Debilitate. You really, really want Debilitate for at least the final boss. And level 57 is the earliest that you can get it on either Amaterasu or Loa. Loa is hard to make work. Man, got some coal. Sati. Wait, it needs to be 29 for that to work, so I need this to be 25. I'm looking for stats here. I need 25 MA. There we go. So the problem with trying to sack fuse Loa, like you have to do a sack fusion to get debilitate as quickly as possible. So the problem with trying to sack fuse Loa is that you can't have a Death Stone, which you need to fuse Fiends into. Because otherwise, Daisojo gets in the way. So... I need to have this... There's this very small timing where I can actually not have a Death Stone and be level 57. So he has the star key. It's like, yeah, he can have it. And it's this point. The problem I had with previous routes is to get the right amount of EXP was, to get the right amount of EXP so that Loa learns Debilitate quickly, which, let me... By mentioning it, I need to put him in the party to learn it. Yes. Getting the EXP just right is really hard because you need, like, Loa is 53 and its level 58 skill is Debilitate, which is its last skill. Whereas with Amaterasu is level 56 and its level 58 skill is Debilitate. And getting the EXP, like, in previous routes, I just didn't have a convenient way, like a convenient sack target for Loa. Like, I just didn't have a good EXP threshold to work with. And so, I kind of wrote Loa off as a source of Debilitate. Even though it would be faster, because... Even though it is faster because it's fewer fusions. So, in more recent reroutes, I had Parvati, which was not actually obvious that she was good, but she is real good. Just having a second Uzume, Trifuri, MP battery, all of that is real good. And it turns out the EXP I need onto Sati to get Parvati just right so I can learn Medea Rama by Beelzebub is the same amount of EXP I need for Loa to work correctly if I sack Sati. So now I can actually do Loa. It was just, for the longest time, I couldn't put Loa in the route. So yeah, it's just really tricky, and by having Parvati, I can use Loa. Just because the EXP just so happens to work. Did he mean Parvati in Nocturne or Parvati in DDS? There's a distinction. I know Connery doesn't like Parvati because of key. Trying to get the key. It's really annoying when you're trying to go for all bosses in DDS2. That's as an enemy. As a partner in crime, Parvati is real good. Dang. Just lost 3,200 Maka. So a little less. Oh, I mean a little more than that. Oh, I need to go this way. So by beating Black Frost, you can get him, but you can't quite use him. So to get Black Frost is kind of a unique thing. You need to go to the 4th Calpo right here after you've beaten Dante. This room. And here we get Black Frost. And he just forces his way in the party. Which is fine. I want him. I'm not going to be using him in any fights. By the way, that's on the terrace there in the middle. I actually don't know what happens if you don't have room. Good question. By the way, Black Frost is level 66. I am 57, yeah. Gonna save again. It's a marathon run, and to make sure I finish. Yeah. I was getting a bit hungry, so I just had a little snack. So yeah, those things that take you back to the beginning, but they advertise as being just full heals, which does full heal you. You get taken back, and it takes 2,500 instead of the advertised 500. So now that this area isn't cursed, you can grab a whole bunch of money from those cubes, and we get another dust doll. But anime stat. Things there. Parvati has mana refill that she got from Uzume, as well as Makatora. So basically, as I'm walking, she gets more MP, and I can donate that MP to other demons. About this area here, so depending on the moon phase, you go to different areas as you go through that, sort of the hallway there. On Odd, it's just... On Kagutsuchi, it's just a really quick way to get through. To fight Beelzebub, you have to be new, and then... Even, there's a specific thing, and Full, there is, On Full, it has, like, a Hell's Vault. Where there's a bunch of goodies, but... in the end. I love how it shows all the fiends. All of them have skulls for heads. And then Dante. His backstory of who Hijiri is. He actually died at the beginning of the game. But he's cursed to watch over all of the events that happen. And while he wants to have power, he can never have it. Now, Lucifer invites us to the deepest part of the Kalpos. Yes, this is extra content in Maniacs, all of the Kalpas. So this is the most profitable Calpable we go through in the run. Though there's one in Hell's Vault, which gives you even more. But this is actually a pretty easy one to do. Final Caliber. And we need to place our own candelabra. We have to place candelabras based off of the fiends that we beat. But at the very beginning of the game, we're given our own candelabra, and this is the only time that we use it. So it's Dante. He's like, alright, made it this far. I want to join you. It'll come at a cost. I mean, it's a coin flip that's always heads, but I don't need his help. I've got Hellbiker. Alright, how many done I want? Little connection. Amadune is pretty high. Develop save over, say, Tetraka. I want to have high-level skills on the Loa to make passing Debilitate easier. Because literally all I care about Loa having is Debilitate. In previous routes, I used to bring Dante with me for Hellbiker. Or not Hellbiker. Ball Avatar. Because I need a good physical damage dealer that would null elements. That's what he does. Demon with great luck. Who has great luck? Black Frost does. Aw, dang. Alright, hope you guys love circles. And this door needs to be opened specifically by Black Frost. I don't have the steps for this mapped out, so I just gotta run around. So yeah, the contents of these chests, the chance of getting the contents is based off of the Kagutsuchi cycle on the top right, or top left. It's been a while. Further you are in the cycle, the more likely you are to get the the items. So when it's full, 100% new, 0% anything in between is a chance. And I really need the contents of these chests. I want to check something real quick. Blue spell plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Alright. I can start putting points in agility. Yay! For the few levels that I actually have left. Now what happened is because I took all those extra safety saves, my steps were off. I think that's what happened. Five beats of life, 5 great chakras. Beat of life is full heal, HP, and MP. Great chakra is full MP heal, both for the entire party. So with these doors, I need enough stats on a specific demon to get through. Magic door is 25. This is an agility door, I need 20. And then when I went in earlier was luck. And I just used Black Frost for that. It is something you kind of need to route around, but like the agility, Kurama naturally has 18 agility, which is not enough to get through. So I have to just, he has to naturally get either 2 more points or I have to fuse Horus. Which I have, just kind of as, I have in my notes that if I need to do it, this is how I do it, and I have never needed to fuse Horus. Kurama has always gotten at least 2 agility points. Here is where we equip Bonk. We want Null Expel. Metatron does not want us to be a full demon. So AG incenses are really precious and rare. So yes, I have one that I can use if I need to, but and let's see. And take enough damage for Kaja, Suku, Pacific. So Metatron really loves using Dikaja or Dikunda on phase 1. Ooh, that's real good. He didn't. Okay, he's Dikunda. Which is actually the better of the two. So I'm gonna make sure I have at least one buff or debuff up so he doesn't have 2 actions in a turn. If he does 2 damage actions, there's a chance that he can just kill me. Oh yeah, that's right. Should have used Warcry. Whatever. I need at least one Suku active in order to make sure I hit. And now we're in phase 2. Also, Metatron resists everything but ice, so I'm using ice. later. So phase 2 doesn't use Dekajura Dekunda as much. The buff himself, but because he doesn't use Dekajura Dekunda, we kinda don't care. We can out debuff his buffs. Well, that's good. 90, you say? Metatron is 95. Not 90. Which is even worse. And you have to fuse all of the Seraphs before you can fuse Metatron. It is a pain to try and fuse them. Biggest diva. I don't know. Metatron is fine demon, but none of the skills he has is particularly amazing. He's got good skills. Like, alright guys, do I learn Dia? Tempting. Yeah, I believe Metatron has Prayer and Null Ailments. You cannot get Pierce from Beelzebub. The only way to get Pierce is to fuse Metatron. And then go through a door. That's like one of the big reasons to fuse Metatron is to open the door with him. Also, hey, anyone recognize this place? Yeah, that's the most difficult part of the game right there, the tutorial. Metatron didn't want us to get murdered again, because he knew the tutorial was right after. Metatron locks Pierce, but does not have Pierce. A little bit of a distinction. So we have become a true demon. True, full demon going through all of these Kalpas. We didn't go with any of the reasons. We went with Lucifer. To go from half demon to full demon. By our own choice. Hey, Palladium. I have no idea how to do it. I've probably gone to like 120 as I was trying to make a new game plus file for a new game plus run. And then I found a glitch that made me had to erase all of my save files. It might be a cool thing to show off at the very end. It won't erase my save files. Let's see, I need to go to just anywhere to heal. Yeah, it just crashed the game whenever I tried to load any game. Okay, well, what do I need to do? Run around in circles because I want to go to the floor. There's a certain name that you can input that will always crash. I made that name my nickname, and it only appeared later on as the save file. So whenever it would open up the save screen, it would view that and then just always crash. So if I try to get to the save screen at any point, which as you can see I have to do quite a bit, then the game would crash. So the only way to fix that was to delete all of my saves. And no, you can't delete specific saves, you have to delete all of them from, like, the PS2 menu. Okay. Candium, we need whatsoever. Here. His name Tilly. Just to build Satan. Just to build Satan. Okay, Earth is flameless. This one needs Rockakaja. Oh yeah, there was one time where I used a skill with the Megami, and then soft lock the game. That's never happened to me any other time. Titan in, because we need to learn Life Surge. And we pass Debilitate onto Titan. And final dungeon we go, but we're going to take a bit of a detour. Alright, that's all we need for Titan. No liquor. Oh yeah, I'm the one that found it. I can show it to you guys once I'm done with this run. Just go crash the game real quick. Chakra Elixir. It's basically a chakra drop that I have to use in battle, but can be used as many times as I want. Mostly I'm getting it so I can sell for 50,000 Maka. And I'll just run from this. Because I had to run around in circles a whole bunch. I am ahead on EXP. So we're back at the top of the obelisk. It got pushed down, so we didn't go very far up to get to the 140th floor. next time we're gonna use Godspell. Mainly just to save MP. 100% chance to kill if they don't null expel. Single target. I don't use it very often. Not because of the enemies. The enemies I want to beat. Null expel. I thought there was a cutscene here. So I was mashing. But because it's single target. The other skills that he has right now is better than single target. And he just shreds through pretty much everything with either Glacial Blast or Prominence. There's like one formation where there's like one formation in the entire run that can show up that's where either Glacial Blast or Prominence doesn't work. And in that situation, I can use Godspell. This is indeed the final dungeon. This is the very beginning of it. Oh, the final sequence is pretty long. I'll see how that goes. Is that enough EXP? I think so. Okay, not quite. Battle's not gonna do much. Yeah, a lot of the time for the final dungeon is the ending sequence. But yeah, we've got three bosses, another boss that you could consider not really a boss, and the final two bosses. Each of them have their own cutscenes associated with them, and I need to walk all the way through. So that's why it's an hour long. Early game was not great. I had some issues with Minakata. It's good that those issues happened in a run that was kind of like this, that was primarily just a showcase run. I intended to practice more for this run, but I just couldn't really fit it in. Yes, I did get the Monotone from Deathbound. Deathbound is pretty much the best skill you can use for Lucifer until either Free Kugel or Spiral Viper. Alright, I'll take the energy for the last stretch. I think I've got enough, but I'll take it. Okay, Rage. Takes too long to get, plus it's really expensive on the HP. Deathbound is just really, really good. I have to grind. Like, it's on the way. I'm grinding stuff on the way to get to Deathbound. I just pretty much barely finished my grinding for it, but I do have to grind to get Deathbound. Grinding further for any other skill is just going to be that much more time used, and like, Deathbound is one of the best ones you can use. I actually don't know what Parvati says. It is the eternal mystery. What does Parvati say? Valkyrie, Titan, Saintsin, and oh yeah, White Rider as well. Alright, White Rider, Bloody Titan, and just to make sure it stops off, bring it. I know. So the first phase of this guy, he'll always ban one thing. We'll do like a game and ban one thing. And it's physical attacks. He always bans first. The next one is random, but you have to start damaging him before he does that. Bullet, please. I don't really want to use chakra drop and sight, but I gotta do this. No dodges. Already max montage. I heal. Turns just don't work very well to get another debilitate. So I'm using Recurrent now I'm gonna go in. So his first face has 6,000 HP. Let's say Prominence. 1, 2, okay, I will do rough. If there were 3 hits of Prominence, I would want to do Algadyne with Parvati to push the phase. Okay. So we completely skip the rest of the sort of game he plays where he randomly bans a specific action. Rider. Still putting in work. Am I maxed? I'm not. That should be maxed though. Should get at least 1 dodge. Alright, that's good. These are the reason fights. If I went with Shijima as the ending, I would not have to fight Ikawa and the Shijima reason, but things can go wrong in that fight, but they didn't. Fierce over Warcry. Because we had Debilitate. The next boss we have to fight. No, well, first let me put it back on old spell. And tighten out, layer in. So the next boss I have to fight, Noah. You have to beat him in a very magic-oriented way, and because the final boss needs to be beaten with the MC in a physical-oriented way, we get to see the funniest skill set on MC right now. Where his entire active skill set is focus to double the next physical attack. And he can do regular attack that everyone can do. So my demons are pretty much doing everything at this point, and I'm just there to not die. I've got tons of void elements, void death, void expel. Just tons of voids to never die and keep my party together. Well, off of Noah, I am going to be learning a physical skill. The physical skill, Deathmatch. You learn it at level 60. You can learn it at level 61. And I'm level 60 right now. And that's the last thing I need to level for. First, we need to do a couple of fusions. I do not have a stone active. 11 EXP, oh baby. No, Freight Kugel is like level 80? And I'm saying the last thing I need to level for is Deathband at level 61. So unless you want to see me spend a couple hours grinding up to get Freight Kugel and the money to buy the Magatama, I think I'll just go with Deathband. Yeah, I need to do a sack fusion. I have pretty much my last set of fusions here. I don't want to start this on full, but don't really have a choice. Titan. Mr. Titan with Life Surge. We need this. Tensei. I can do that a bit later. Is it full? Wow. Then Naga or Isora. Naga. And Titan. He's back! I removed Daisojo so I can get him back again. Can we do better than that? Can we get to like 600 HP? I just want a lot of HP here. Life Surge and Life Gain are things that can pass. I'd like the extra bits. Surge Gain. Oh, there we go. need to do a Megami fusion here, so it's Earth's Pawns. For this one, who naturally has Tarakaja, and I need to pass Rakakaja, and I need to pass both onto Sparna. I do not like to have Tarakaja, Sparna. Come on, boy. You can do it. There we go. Tama. I've tightened my party. Yeah. We're gonna pass Tarakaja and Bright Might. That was it. Yes. We want Bright Might on this Daisojo. He really wants Zia, though. Okay, Titan, Jedi, Titan, there we are. So, sell some stuff. This. A few of these. Got one of these. Anything else I can sell for decent money? I need to use this Vitality Incense here on Sparna. I have 2 Luck Incenses, okay. Have them. AG. Guess we'll go onto Titan, I suppose. Let's see. Sparna. I need to boost Vitality. For the rest of the money that I have. And by boosting Vitality on Sparna, we get Ultra Speedy Sparna. See. Sparna, there we go. 38 agility. And the rest of these Kusis are gonna go on to Daisojo. I think I want one on Titan, actually. I think it's fine. Oh. One more here, and then we'll give one to Titan. Did I heal my dudes? I did. Alright. Morning, beef. So I was canceling fusion to make sure I get the skills pass that I need because it's random what skills I get. Oh, and then later, I was using Metons to just boost stats to get more HP and agility. More importantly, HP. It's just both come together. It also doesn't help them doing it quickly. Let's actually have a dice soldier. That's a pretty speedy dice sojo, so. And it's about to be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for no Sparno, White Raider, Titan. White Rider, Sparna, Titan. Okay. This is Noah. The earlier turns are actually kind of scary because what does the most damage is normal attack. And I can't use Tetracard to block it because it's kind of like almighty physical. So this is Isamu's reason. Boss fight. Yeah, as long as I do 4 debilitates, I should be fine. Like, 4 debilitates on the first turn, I should be fine. I don't want Titan in this fight, though, so I have to sub him out. Pass. Prominence. I have to, like, put him into the actual magic phase. Should put him into Aurora. He's gonna use Muragi or just Agi skills. Okay. Yes. And now we can do the buffs as we're doing damage. And then he will slowly be switching phases. Although he didn't do it right there. Okay. That's fine too. And now this will be susceptible to fire. Now look at the MC skill set. Focus! Alright, there should be enough damage to put into phase 2. And then the Aurora thing will happen again, but the turn order for that happening will be reset. So it'll be Ice, Fire, Force, and then Electric again. Didn't manage my MP all that well, but whatever. That's okay. Now it's susceptible to force. Alright, everyone. Susceptible to electric. What I gotta use here? Let's go! Zeo. I've killed him with the Zeo before. Okay. That's really what you want to do for your turn. I'm okay. Zeo totally helped. Deathbound over Force? Yeah, Void Force. Cycles, strongest skill in the game, Zeo. This one. Actually, I think I'll do this. Chroma. No, you are out. And go dice Sojo Bugatti. Last saves. There's gonna be 2 more saves. Final tower is separated into 3 different sections. We just completed the second one, and now we're going through the third. Laker Sparta Titan. Thor finally gets beat him.
Oh, whatever. I forgot that Spartan actually outspeeds Hellbiker right now. So this is a boss. He's 8,000 HP. There's half of it. I didn't quite get to the other half. Almost. Oh, I have Last Surge on Titan. I'm just using Titan for the very end. See ya. Yeah, I have different turn orders, so that's why things are weird. See ya. Still need Valkyrie to heal up. Sitting over here. And over here. Let's see. Skarna. Isojo. And I want you. Refilanty. Oh yeah. Split on my side. So we have a warp maze here. What's great is that the map for this warp maze on GameFAQs doesn't have an exit. Interesting fact. Ow. Alright, that's better. Oh, I do need to do Titan. Cover Titan's MP. No, that person is back, but it doesn't have sound. They don't have sound. Potentially, they can't have it. Are you talking about Pisaka, my backup piece of Tripuri? Yeah, this place is pretty big. I mean, I'm not ascending one floor at a time. Let's see, it says 431. 444. I will say the tower in DDS is a lot more daunting and longer. A lot worse. Here you're supposed to figure out the correct way to go. And they try to make it look like you can only go that way. And you try and keep going different ways, but this is the way that you have to go. They try to be really sneaky and hide the correct path. In terms of being sneaky, this place has a lot to it. But like for a speed run, when you already know where to go, it's not that bad. At least compared to DDS. In case I mess things up. Sojo and Tilmaker. Over here? No. There. So the last of the three reasons, Yosuga, Ball Avatar, former Denim Girl, Avatar of Power. So the way this fight works is that once she gets to less than half health, she'll completely recover, summon 2 adds, use Dakaja Dakunda, and those adds hurt really hard. That's all I'll say. Oh, one more. She uses one more thing. She uses Bale's Bane, which is Curse Ailment. Turns you into a fly. You can't really do anything until you die. My entire party knows Curse, so I'm not worried about it. Tetrarch. I have a magic mirror. Alright. I like to have a Tetrarch in case she uses a light attack, but I just don't have one. So whatever. Good. Here, just want to get rid of my turn. She has 13,000 health. And she's dead. I just completely skipped the second phase by not ever giving her a turn at less than half health. All three of the reasons are down, so I get each of their commas. Their stones. The little tiny commas. Three. Yep. Moosebed. Mara's Magatama. She's good for the final boss. Alright, no more encounters. Just the final boss. 2 final bosses remaining. And then there's no guarantee that I will be victorious, by the way. Lately, I've had a really bad streak with these bosses. So hopefully I can get them first try. Can't even do that! No beef. Root of Evil attack is the scary thing. Now you're talking beef. I
mean, one root of evil is enough. Alright, so we go to Disco Ball God. He's like, why are you here? Siding with Lucifer to destroy us. You have to fight this guy no matter what, unless you choose the demon ending. Okay. Thanks. Everyone, time to dance. Because God is a disco ball. Okay, we got pretty much all our buffs up. Now we got all of our buffs up. And we can go in for damage. 6k, not bad. Smack. Alright. Right bite! Great skill. So phase 2 of Kagutsuchi is always going to be on full. So we can always bright light him there. Have maximum fun. Here it comes. Phase 2. Shows his face. Always on full. Which means he's weak to Bright Light. Yeah, that means his next turn is... Oh, what's it called? Vast Light. Which we actually want to... or Infinite Light. we actually want to see, because the dangerous thing he can do is Dragonite into attack, 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 attack. We don't want to see that. Also, I screwed up my auto, so my turn order is all messed up. It's all out of whack. Alright, alright. Kind of odd that a giant being of light is weak to Bright Might, but whatever. That can happen. Not likely, but it can. Bit of a waste, but I gotta do it. This could hurt. Okay, we good. Just needed that one hit. Nice Sojo with the kill. Alright. So, normally this would be the final boss. But we're doing True Demon ending. The real frightening boss. Lucifer. No guarantee that I can even get through this. And lately it's taken me like 3-4 tries to beat Lucifer. Hopefully we can get this first try. So we kill God. Now, Lucifer is like, alright, screw this whole recreation of the universe business. Let's end it all. To make sure you're good enough, I need to fight you. So fun things on the top left, you normally have the Kagetsuchi phases, but we just killed Kagetsuchi. So, what's it gonna show? So, this boss. This is the reason why we need to go physical. Right here. On the MC. Resists everything to 1/8 of the damage, so you absolutely need Pierce. and MC is the only realistic way to obtain Pierce. And it only works with physical skills. So we have to use physical skills. There are 3 phases. And kind of divvied up with the health. Lucifer has 65,000 health. More specifically 65,535, but you know. First, we got a buff. We use the same buff setup. Previous fight. Oops, that was my fault. Alright, we can go in. Okay. I'm gonna actually try and calculate damage. I don't normally do it. But I'm gonna do it this time. No, well, I screwed it up. I screwed up trying to calculate. Oh well. Still counting? Cool. Essentially, we need 20 non-critical deathbound hits to beat them. We've had one double. It's 1 to 2 hits. Only had one double. If things are going not so great, it's better that happens towards the beginning. Alright, fight has begun. The Vikundas have started. Let's see. Two more hits. Nine more hits. Pikaja! Ooh! That's the worst thing to see. It's counting the number of hits. Hits remaining on Lucifer. That's not a good pattern. +3 Raku. Oh. Root of Evil is not as scary when it's the second press turn, because it can never actually kill anything. So -3 +2. I'm hiking in, please. Okay. 3-3. Root of Evil. Ouch. Okay. Now we have our defenses back up, and we gotta get our attacks back up. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, this will be like a fraction of a hit. Or not. Ah. Ooh! That's the worst possible turn you can see. Come on, Glacial Blast, Glacial Blast. Goodbye, Titan. Goodbye, Sparna. Spin Dai Sojo. been a lot worse, but we can still die here. Last resort is Parvati. But she can't heal all that well. And we're dead. Looks like we're gonna probably go overestimate. If we get it second try, we can probably barely meet it. And we got Pt.2 just going into third phase. That is the worst possible thing you can see. It's supposed to be a third of the health. Once he gets to a third of health, he'll do Root of Evil. Alright, 65535 is the amount of health he has. But yeah, Pt.2, and then next turn. Bad stuff is, like, if you see Pt.2 and the next turn he does something really bad, then you're just dead, and that's what happened. Disco Ball isn't always free, but I can die to Disco Ball. It is pretty random, or it is unlikely though. Going back to Brett, mate! There we go. And even if we have our fastest list for fight possible, we'll still go overestimate. Fastest list per kill I've had is like 9 minutes. Just get a gold split. The fastest I've ever done. Double crit. Yeah, there we go. It takes 7 attacks for double crit though. Just 10,000 damage. because crit damage is 1.5. So you divide it by 2, it's 20 hits, double hitting would be 10. You divide by 1.5, at some... No, it would be 6.6 repeating, but you would have to, you know, go up to 7. And I did die. Takashi Kunda into bad stuff. Taru Rocket. Alright, we're getting some more doubles this time. That's good. 1/4 of the way there. No, now we're 1/4 of the way there. I can't math. Did you all know? I did this entire one without a single A press. 7. So 1/3 of the way there. That's the joke. It's not 13. Alright, what are we gonna get? Megadola, that's really good. Directly to dodge, and that just runs his turn. Well, scary. Dodge, please, dodge. So good, didn't dodge. So, I happen to have recon here, which is actually pretty nice. It is a bit weird that Daisojo Let's do Oroku and then heal up. Don't kill the Titan, please. Alright. That is fine. I've lost count of where we're at. Oh, that's good. This is where I would like to see more doubles and crits, though. This is the scary part. That was real scary. Kakaja's the worst thing to see. King first press turn is fine. Dekaja is not as fine. Back to +3 on defense. Spartan, no! Crit, no crit. Alright. Mario. Raku. Now. Oh no. Did it again. Let's try 3-1. Attack. Don't crit, crit. Crit. Alright, that's fine. +3 defense, 4 on debilitate. No! Hey. So I think this is +3 in terms of damage. That's what I want to see you do. Alright, how am I gonna do this? If I was 2 or 3, I was 3. I mean, at this point, normal attack is fine, so long as it's not Conjure Dikunda. Particularly Dikaja.
Please no D-spells. Please no D-spells. That's not good either. Potentially. No crit, no crit, no crit. Thank you.
So this +3 for the Tarakaja. 2 hits though, that's good. Yes. More damage in. This might do it. No. We're getting close though. Not specifically JP version. Maniac's Chronicle is where Root of Evil uses Dikaja. And that's where you have Raido that has Fierce. That's good. Just wait to it. Time! Oh, yes. Oh. That ending there was a real slog. $14:10 by my clock. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess 14:11 because of the pauses and the weird drops and such. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. Whew. Oh, yes. The crash the game glitch. I don't know if we're ahead of schedule, if you want me to see that, or if we should go to the next game immediately. But it seems like people want to see this Tilly glitch. It does not take very long to do once the credits roll, and the credits are like 7 minutes